Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Hello, everybody. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to All Signs Weekly Read. And I am on multiple platforms live, guys, on YouTube and on Facebook. So say hello. Let me know if you are here. Even if you are watching the replay, just going straight to the timestamp, say hello. Let me know that you're watching. And thank you to my moderators. It looks like we have Sherry and Nancy on board. Thank you guys for being here. And as people come in, we want to remind you, sharing is caring, because we are on a different time than we typically are for our weekly signs readings. So yeah, I ended up taking the weekend off. As you guys know, I had a big celebration here with a milestone for the channel, which is almost 5 years old. We have now over 10,000 subscribers, and I could not have done that without you guys. And again, it's not really about the numbers. It's just a personal goal of how it has transpired, this group, and has evolutionized. And as somebody here who loves tarot, I am really a storyteller. So these stories are supposed to activate a feeling for you, and any external advice that comes through spirit is really asked upon you to reflect with it and go within. Only you will actually know that information. Hello, Isis. Welcome. Looks like we have some Facebook users here as well. We're not just over on YouTube. Mostly people are on YouTube, Isis. So if it gets lonely over there, you can just pop on over. And speaking of Isis, we are actually using the Isis Oracle deck for our challenge cards this week, initialized here with the Cozy Witch deck and this Might Hurt Tarot deck. So those are the 3 decks we'll be using today. You can go in the description box if you want more information on those decks. And a reminder for those of you who have entered in, these are for my Harmonia members, I will be giving away this deck, the new Mythic Tarot, for those of you who had joined in for the giveaway at the end of this live. So at the end of this live is when we will pick a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. And a reminder, if you guys want to be included in the cool club, Harmonia, you can actually join Harmonia Friends for 1 month free trial. Try it out. You get access to the entire vault of exclusive content readings. And I always post new stuff. I actually just posted another All Signs reading, Timeless, over on my members area. All right, you guys ready? Let's see what the collective challenge is. Let's see what the collective challenge is for us. Sherry's, good luck, y'all. Yeah, good luck, guys. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what is our challenge for this week? Utilizing these Isis cards. What is our challenge this week? Here we go. We're already a day in. Knot of Isis. Energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. Let's see what the book has to say here with this knot of Isis, because I feel like There's something here that we need to clear. As soon as I can find it, here we go. Ready? Ready? Here we go, collective. You are under the spiritual guidance and protection of the divine feminine energy. Part of your high destiny this lifetime is to heal. I knew it. I knew it. It's always to heal, is it not? And flourish through the divine feminine in her many forms, especially in the forms that truly resonate and hold meaning for you. This healing will happen on your personal path and may well be part of the work that you offer in the service to the world, which may be as simple as how you live your life. Do you live by potential or the fullest? This is an indication here that the challenge doesn't matter if you're a masculine or feminine. This is the feminine energy that we all carry, is the ability to receive, is the ability here to clean some wounded feminine energy, right? Mommy issues. Okay. Best way to describe that. But there's something here where you are being challenged this week within your feminine energy of being vulnerable, of being able to receive. Let's see what the Cozy Witch has to say about this. No reversals on initial story play. The Queen of Pentacles. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. I like the Queen. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. She's very, she's practical. She knows how to invest, gets things done. Not just at work, but at home. Knows how to take care of stuff. Things are spick and span and clean with the Queen of Pentacles. But there's judgment here. All the signs say that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. I feel like this is universal judgment, collective. I feel like we have a tendency here, and we're all included to this with collective, that some of these decisions or final calls aren't always on our half. And sometimes these final decisions happen based upon an ascension, a time to surrender or to forgive. And I also feel for many of you this week, you may have to ask for help. You may have to face a judgment call, make a final decision, but with decisions come consequences. And I feel like we'll see how this plays in, but if you are really within the alignment of the feminine energy, these could be really beneficial rewards this week. If you allow yourself to truly feel held and received. Interesting. Let's see what the initial signs have to say. We're going to start with Gemini. Happy birthday out there to the gems. Don't forget, guys, to check the placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There's always a bonus at the end of this as well, so stay tuned. And we're just getting started here. Yeah, it was a beautiful card. All right, gems. Let's see. Let's create some room here. What's going on for you this week? You guys make it through today? Reversals are now up. Here we go. Oh, dang. Is that how you started off your week? With the devil energy. Ace of Wands. Don't give up. Don't give up. Gemini, do not give up this week. Gemini, are you going into bad habits this week? Now, these bad habits don't necessarily mean you have to be, drinking it up, boozing it up, smoking it up. These bad habits could also be on belief systems, on negative talk, self-talk. But I just feel this notion here of whatever is coming in play this week, there's an opportunity or an excuse here of not to do it. Or, well, maybe another time. Maybe another time. Because there is something here that I do feel that if you take on this responsibility, it's going to have some work. There's going to be some work involved for this Gemini. And I feel this energy of a Gemini who's kind of losing courage or maybe looking upon it as really, really big task of pushing this over or pushing this away. Leo energy. It's kind of taken a lot of courage for this Gemini to face something this week that is an old pattern, an old cycle. And let me tell you, some of this is not just you. It's who you are hanging out with or around, or this negative energy here. Okay. So this is something here where I do feel you have the ability to be very productive, but this productivity can come with also getting the right kind of help. Because we have that divine feminine energy. So I think that you tend to burn out really quickly. You know, really, this could be an extra go-getter, but then when things get tough, you may burn out. And this may feel like the week here where you may feel a little bit burnt out or enticed by others. What's the advice that we have for Gemini this week who's facing this enticement? 6 of Pentacles. That's an equal give and take. Balance yourself or pay for it later. It's kind of like a hangover here, right? Ace of Cups. Do the right thing. All right. Again, do you, look at this. Do you feel that in your heart, that's potential, my dear? You have the ability or potential to stick something through, but you tend to overplay it. Like, I feel like sometimes you're really overdoing it. It's kind of like you're going at the gym real quick and then all of a sudden you stop, right? And then it's like, oh, I'm too tired, when you should probably be doing things more fair, equally, and balanced, so it doesn't feel so strenuous to get back onto the wagon. So this is self-care, and there's a balance here for self-care and cleaning. And some of you, this has a lot to do with your bank account so that you're not sitting here picking pennies out of the couch. There's an opportunity here to be more balanced here, okay? It's like, let me look at my savings here instead of going, oh, well, we just can't go out this week, or we spent too much money, all right? Bad patterns here. It doesn't always have to be a substance abuse, but it's just this ability here to clear a vice, do things differently, do things more balanced, because the final call will be the potential will win if you are catering to it. So this week, I feel you struggling to cater to it. So the advice is to reevaluate, establish it, make it more balanced. And if you need an accountability check, that's when you hire someone. That's when you get somebody. It's that simple. If you want to see those results, some of you have to pay for those results because you're still learning. Doesn't mean all the time that happens for you. Make sure I move here. All right, let's see what's going on for Cancer. Cancer is up. Cancer is up. You love my nails. I'm changing my nail color tomorrow. They're my hazard nails. But it's getting to be nice weather, so I want to have a pedicure, and I'm one of those individuals that likes to have their nails match. So I didn't want to do fire hazard orange on my toes, although I probably need it. Cancer. What is going on for Cancer? Here we go. Barbara claimed that reading. You got it, Barbara. You can get through that. All right. Cancer. Oh, this is a knot. This is a knot. This is a knot. You are putting in the work and effort, though. You are. Something hasn't transformed, and you're not necessarily doing it for the love of it this week. You're doing it for the results. You're not just doing it for the love of it, because I feel like there are some things here conditionally that you're doing that you know you just have to get done this week. All right. It's like these aren't my favorite things to do, but I need to put my head out of now. For some of you, if this is love, you're not working on love this week, romance. Okay. This is about your money. This is about trying to change here and change. And I feel like some of you are trying to change or transform here some stability within your life. And this divine timing of change has not really happened in your favor of your timing. And there is some judgment calls that I feel that you are realigning or investing, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So you could be talking to an investor or somebody here who's really smart with their money, but it's a Nine of Pentacles. So it's about your independence. And some of you are just really looking to fill up your cup because you have really wounded feminine energy. But the work is on things that you may not like to focus on. Well, like yourself, right? Not all of us like to focus on ourselves because it's easier to focus on other people's shit. So there is something here that this week you may not be doing it for the love of it, but you're going to do it because it's the healthy thing to do to feel more independent, to feel more stable. This has to do with your stability. Let's see what advice Spirit has for Cancer. No reversals in the advice. Here we go. Oh, well, I love that you got the Magician, because the Magician is the divine masculine energy of the subconscious, right? So it's taking those actions, all right? But this is something that feels healthy to you. Now, what the good thing is about the Magician is you already know you have all the tools that you need. You already know that you have all the tools that you need. But I love that it's mixed with the Magician and the Moon, which is the feminine energy. Again, all about the subconscious. You're intuitively being guided here to do some practical shit this week. All right. Doing some self-journaling, reflection, trusting source, receiving messages. I feel very connected. And I mean, I will really take stock and document your dreams this week. Could be very significant. But I feel like there's something here about within the full moon. And I feel that there is some essential changes that are being in place here because you're working towards things without trying to ask how. You're just doing it. Okay. It's kind of like you're given a task and you're like, okay, let me just take care of that mundane task. So I don't see a lot of exciting manifestations this week because you are putting the efforts into things to put this in place. You still got to walk the path. You still got to, do the everyday things, but you never know what you're going to find on the path. And to be able to be open to taking the path is huge for you. So I do see you putting a lot of work and effort into the path to pave new way. Pretty cool. All right, let's move on to Leo. Leo, my lions. My lions are up. Yes, thank you everybody for sharing, especially over on Facebook, because I do not have that private group anymore. So if there's like-minded groups, only if it's like-minded, don't just be like spamming people. But I appreciate it. This isn't my typical time, but I took this weekend off. All right, here we go. Leo, don't forget, guys, if you already saw your signs or you missed them, you can always watch the replay. I timestamp it after the live. Or if you're on YouTube, just use the banner to go back because you can go back while on live. Leo, how's your week? King of Swords. Well, Leo, you already are in a situation that you know does not serve you. This environment does not serve you. It does not make you feel at home. It does not bring you peace. There's not a lot of happiness in this foundation. So this could be a relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a partnership. This could even be relationships with clients, right? People that you're just like, I am not happy. But I feel this week there is something about needing to make a final and logical decision here and put your emotions to a side. You may even be getting some advisement from a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but some of you, this is legal advisement. Doesn't have to be, but this person has a very keen eye to give you insight on some of the options here to get out of this scenario. Now, whatever advice you're getting, and if you're not getting the advice, it's something here where you're really evaluating here. There's no clean way to do this. You already know that. It's at this point of picking and choosing your battles wisely. And I feel that either somebody here is going to say that choose your battles wisely, because there are some things here that's not that it's going to be more difficult. It's just going to be like, what are you okay with dealing with? Because there's not going to be a lot of wins right now. It's kind of like until you play the cards, not just deal them and just look in there, you just kind of intuitively have to go with your gut. All right. So I feel a little bit of confusion here because you're like, well, if I go this direction, like, because you're trying to get out of something. This is for a Leo who's trying to get out of something in a very clean fashion. And knows that they have to face some kind of harsh judgment for doing that because they're not receiving their worth. They aren't, but they're taking actions to it. I have a Leo here who's taking actions to it or getting advice for it. And some of you, it's just like you're doing research on it, right? What advice does Spirit have for a Leo who's dealing with this? 10 of Wands. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? Interesting. Because I feel like you carry interesting. You're not going to be able to please all parties. So why try to please them all? I feel that you are trying to do the best approach for everybody, but that's a thing. You're not going to be able to please everybody. And there's something here where you're just being asked to trust your gut. Yeah. All right. There are some individuals here that may try to influence you. We have toxic witches here, which is kind of the devil card here, but it says, be cautious of those who take more than they give. I feel like there's individuals who may point you in directions here that make best for them, but not necessarily for you. And so some of you really do need to get that legal advice to make sure, because these people are influenced for the best outcome to make them feel safe. But that's not really filling your cup. That's not really making you happy. The reasons you ask for changes is you're willing to cut certain things out. And so there's ability here to cut certain things out. And some of these people are just not, you're not going to please. You're not going to be able to take on with the ride. Okay. You just can't please them all. So you may be losing individuals, but in the long run, these people are pretty toxic with the influence of making themselves feel okay, or for the other person who may be involved here, or for a work scenario here, if this is work. All right. That's what I have for Leo. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Virgo is up. Virgo, how's your week going? Virgo, 9 of Wands. It always reminds me of writer's block for some reason. I guess it's just the way the pens are all listed here. Feeling very guarded, frustrated. You're getting super frustrated. Are things piling up for my Virgos? Oh my God, you're just Is work piling up? I feel like you got a lot of deadlines not being made. And it's like, Virgo, there's some clear boundaries that need to be made. And I feel like if you write another fucking list, you're going to pull your hair out. I got a Virgo here who's got post-it notes galore, and they're looking at them all going, there's no freaking way I'm able to get all this. And there's somebody here who's like, but I have an opportunity or solution. And it's like, if I take that on, and it is something here that's being thrown at you, if you're getting thrown something, an opportunity this week that you're actually not making out on, you're getting yourself sick. Some of you, you're working. Some of you are in overdrive for pennies. This is a person here who's not really making money on overtime, but they are working overtime. This is an individual here who's drying themselves out sick here for the benefit of others because they are not really having the ability here to focus on one thing. This person is frustrated because they like to get things done and they can't. And they know that they need to have better boundaries, and they may even be angry. I feel like someone here is bringing it home. Like, I feel like a Virgo here is bringing shit home and maybe projecting on the wrong people who actually could assist you with some of the things to make you feel like you can concentrate. Because I feel right now a Virgo here can't concentrate, and there's something here that's a big creative endeavor that you are responsible for this week. And it's like, I don't have the freaking energy to do it. Burnt out. Your stress level is crazy right now for this Virgo. I just feel like you need to ask for help. 5, Queen of Pentacles is the 6 of Pentacles. There's 6 Pentacles here right now. And there's a need. You got to have an equal give and take. Either you got to make these boundaries and say, this is what I got to do, and ask for help somewhere else. But this is someone here who's getting themselves sick. Yeah. Sick. 3 of Swords. Upset. Sad. It's like, why did I take this all on? Or I have no choice. Well, you do have a choice. But this heartbreak of doing it all is coming upon you. I almost feel you feel burdened by asking for help. But when I see a library, it's a return. It's got to be an equal. I mean, there's a return here. You're expired. Like, I feel like there's a reason here of returning this or getting returned. It goes both ways. And there's individuals here that you may be hurting that don't really deserve to be hurt. And then you feel guilty about it and going, why was I like that? And Spirit's saying, but there's an opportunity here to ask for help, to receive something. And not feel so guilty for feeling hurt. I mean, that's still a wound. You know, sometimes when we get when we spiral and we have the split, I forget the term they use it in therapy, or psychology. I'm sure someone knows it. But like when you split, right? All of a sudden it's like your 2 wounds hit each other, and then you like be explosive or projective on an individual. And you're like, why did I do that? I feel so guilty. I feel so bad. You know, and there's something here going, well, that's because it's a real wound. It's something that's still real. And it's because you're doing it because you don't want to be abandoned. You don't want to be rejected because you know how it feels. And you don't want other people to feel that way, but you're getting yourself sick about it. So Spirit's saying, I know you're getting sick about this, but you're expired. You're due for some help. And you could easily transpose this guilt, shame, missing out by taking care of yourself, taking a day off, or getting assistance, or having boundaries here where you know that you're going to need time and space to get tasks done because it's piling up for you. And so I feel the need here to clear your plate and to really receive with that divine feminine energy here. I do feel like you're all in knots. All right. Let's clear the energy here for Virgo. Hang in there, Virgo. Libra. Libra is up. Your daughter's Virgo. Okay, Libra. Let's see what your week's going to be like, Libra. Libra. See how your week's going to be. 3 of Cups. Community, celebration, happiness. Oh, the Lovers. Gemini energy. What is happening here? What's going on with Libra? Libra. I don't know how to read for this. Whose fairy tale Libra you're reading is this? Libra has a lot of happiness going on this week, has a lot of connection. There's a connection. There's a connection that is deeply rooted. I don't know. I just feel like Libra got the best reading in the house thus far, okay? And it's all about receiving divine feminine energy. And I feel like it's you, Libra. All right. There's alignment, there's celebration here, there's union, there's happiness, there's friendships, there's bonds. But I feel like one particular bond, Gemini energy, that there are choices here of understanding and feeling secure and also being vulnerable. I love this Lovers card, even though I have to like mark it all up because of, I get demonetized for some of these extreme cards. But anyway, I love this because of the way that she is holding him, because it's like vulnerability to me. And usually it's just holding hands, but there's like open arms here of the feminine holding on. And there's that yearning energy of the masculine. They're holding each other. And there's something here where I feel a bond or something is being appreciative. Okay. You may be receiving a gift of some sort here. Some of this gift can be growing closer to someone, more vulnerable. It could also be a deep bond. Okay. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but I feel like you're receiving some kind of gift or some kind of blessing, or maybe you're getting together with family. But I feel that this is someone who is extremely about to receive a very rewarding and appreciative gift. Some of you, there's a party. Someone here is throwing some kind of event for you. Final judgment could be a reward. You could be graduating. I don't know. I feel like a Libra here is being celebrated this week. A lot of celebrations. And for those of you who did graduate, congratulations. I don't even know if I need to give you advice cards. Look at this. Temperance, you are aligned. Let go of self-imposed limitations. This is the point here where growth, okay? You've been very patient, but I also feel this energy of Sagittarius where somebody here is really aligned in their masculine and feminine energy here, and you are about to reap the rewards. Look at this, Page of Cups. Let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. You have a gift coming this week. All right. Some of you, it's money. Some of you, it's a love offer. Others of you, it's, I don't know, some kind of promotion or recognition. But I feel like you were being recognized this week. And it is something here where spirits just really want you to really take this moment, Libra, really take this moment to appreciate this, because it's waves, right? This happiness comes in waves. And there's something here when you receive this and look upon this is just to receive the waves of love. Because I feel like I have a Libra here who's not used to all of this love or the celebration coming in this. And Spirit's like, it's, oh, no, honey. It's time to soak this up. You're going to be soaking something up this week. That's what I got. Scorpio Libra literally got the best reading. Let's see if Scorpio can follow. Dang. All right. Scorpio is up. Don't forget, guys, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio this week. Spirit, what is going on for Scorpio? Well, here's the good news. Even though it's going to feel unfair, know that this is a karmic cycle, that it will arrive or change when it is due time. Okay. You're actually going to be like, oh, wait, hold up, because this is going to make you feel, because this is someone here who's usually trying to gain a new perception, but whatever is hitting this week, which you think is going to go in your favor or you think is a done deal, it's something that you think is a done deal and ain't going in your favor. Okay. Libra energy. There's a hang up here. And you're going to go, what? What do you mean this got canceled? What do you mean this is unfair? What do you mean something here is being canceled? And it's not going in your favor. But here's the thing. It's meant to not go in your favor this week. When I see the Wheel of Fortune upright, this is divine timing. This is the universe holding on to that wheel and saying, you're not supposed to receive this right now. So this is a universal protection. You are receiving something that you're not going to be quite happy about. And there's news here that even though it's behind doors or it's something here where you feel like it's a clean, done deal, it ain't a clean, done deal this week for you. What advice do we have for Scorpio? Six of Swords, all aboard. It's time to write a new chapter. You are being asked to deviate from this. Take it as a blessing. Whatever this rejection is, okay? King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. That's you, okay? It's not necessarily your time to receive this at this point. But and I feel like for some of you, you're going to feel annoyed because the other person here is going to get something in favor, but you're being asked here to set aside your eagle. Well, you're going to need to be an eagle for perception. Set aside your ego of needing to be right, of wanting to have that revenge, and know that you need to start making peace here and having compassion for you because you are fully feeling protected by the universe. There's a reason this is happening. So I feel like if it's a lump of money or something you're supposed to be receiving this week or something here didn't go through, it's actually a blessing in disguise. It's going to be needed and come back to you tenfold when you're capable of having it and not being tainted by the situation. Because somebody here is getting their karmic cycle where it looks like it's the other way around, but it's not necessarily true. It always comes back. And it's not our jobs to pan it out, but I feel like this has to do with changing your plan. Some of you, it's like, I have to change my vacation now. But I feel like there's a postponement. Something here is postponed, and not to be upset by it, but to use this postponement here in the joyous way of, well, I'll do this, but now I know, it's going to be full-fledged something back that's going to be turned around. That's what I got for Scorpio. Saggy is up. All right, Sagittarius. Here we go, Saggies. It is quiet today, but I'm usually on at a different time too, Sherry, so. I'm usually on Sundays. It's not my typical time. Ooh, I almost dropped all the cards there. Saggies. You got Judgment twice. All right. I feel like there's a halt in production. I also feel like you've been working diligently on this project or overworking. This feels like, again, somebody here who's really, really overworking is like exasperated. But also, there's something here about a halt. Now, some of you, this halt is because you're sick, you're not feeling well. All right. But others of you, there's something here about a belief system that needs to be thinking outside of the box, or you may feel like you're being judged because you're not putting in the effort. I don't know. I feel like this has a lot to do with someone wanting more or has high expectations on you. This could be a boss. This could be in a relationship, but it's feeling not fair. It's feeling very misjudged, and you feel like you've been putting a lot of work and effort into this and not getting any kind of results. So I feel sick. I feel sick to my stomach. Some of you may have stomach issues here, but I feel like there's some of you need to have a call to the doctor here because of your stress level. But I feel like somebody here is stressing you out about a commitment, and you are overly committed to this scenario because of a judgment that another made on you. But you feel like it's unfair anyway. So it's kind of like I'm being unfairly punished. What's your advice, Saggy? Page of Wands. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. Well, you are passionate, but I feel like, what's the effort of this? Because I do feel like this is what you're saying to yourself. It's like, I'm passionate, and because I'm passionate about building this or fixing this or trying to prove myself, you're doing it to the point where you're putting so much effort into it. I think it's affecting your health. And there's areas where you could be focused on that would be willing to be more, I don't know. I feel like you need to actually pull in more of your divine feminine energy. All right. Being more creative. I think you're a very creative individual, and your creativity is being sucked dry by whatever this mundane task is. Yeah. It's time to leave things that no longer serve you. If it feels stale, explore some new scenery. You're being asked upon here to leave something that emotionally does not suit you anymore. And you do feel misjudged, but I also feel that you're as much as you're working on it, you don't have the zest or the love for this anymore. You feel emotionally drained. So you're either emotionally drained in a romantic relationship or in a work relationship or something, energy vampires are just draining you. You're never going to have this right. Okay. This could even be at a dead end job. But you're being guided here to focus on yourself and focused on your health for a lot of you, because I feel some of you are really, really not feeling well. All right, let's see what's going on for Capricorn this week. Cappies are up. Then we have Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. Then we have our bonus collective. And of course, then we have our giveaway. All right, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn is up. Here we go. Capricorn, let's see how your week is going. Cappies. Man, Judgment came out again. You're having a hard time making a head over heart decision. And you're very stuck on giving something up. You don't want to give it up. You're holding on to this really. You got to make it's decision time now. You're not happy about this decision. This is a head over heart decision, but I feel like your heart is not really into this. So you're kind of annoyed because it's like, well, this is all I got left, or this, you're afraid to give this up. Now, some of you, you're afraid to give your time up. Others of you, you're afraid to invest in this because you want, this is all you got. So it's like, if I lose this investment, oh my God, like I'm going to be so screwed. And so your guards are really high up on a decision that is being asked upon you to offer up more time or offer up more money. And some of you, it's offer up more time for less money. And you're like, well, what's in it for me? Because you're holding on to this really, really tightly. Okay. Your heart's not into this. You're like, this doesn't, you're very guarded. What advice does Spirit have for you as you are sitting here on this throne? Like, are you kidding me? I'm not doing that. King of Wands, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. Interesting. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, fire sign, follow the light. Two of Cups. I feel like you're being asked here to renegotiate or talk to an individual here. Okay. All right. She's on the phone here, but this is being very inventive, being creative, but also having the confidence here. I feel that you actually have a particular suggestion that there's a reason why you're holding back on this, but there's something here about getting on the same page with this individual. And I feel like something here, whatever decision is going to be made, it's going to put the both of you into work or efforts here where it's going to take two of you to do this. Okay. But I feel like it has something to do with the fall. So this week, whatever this news is that this person wants you to invest in that you're not feeling good and you're very guarded on, you're being asked here to share your creative suggestions and renegotiate. Okay. So that it is more equal and more fair. And there's something here about giving a deadline or a timeline on this that you're both comfortable with. It's two people both comfortable with, okay? Because there are certain areas here where this person is curious about doing it. They understand it's a risk, okay? But there's efforts that are needed on both, and there's a reason why you were holding back on here. So you were trying to come with a creative solution. And for those of you who are like, I don't have any creative ideas of how to fix this, that's why I'm holding back. Spirit is saying you have the ability to do that. All right. You have the ability to put that down and say, but we can meet halfway. Let's talk about it. Let's come up with creative ideas together. What other solutions? Because I feel like this person here hasn't really discussed with you those opportunities. It's kind of like just they're expecting you to say yes or no to their suggestions. And there's something here where it's like, we have to come up together with a better way. So there is a mutual need here to be open with that individual, to come up with a creative idea here where it is more fair and balanced for both of you. Two individuals here who are fair. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius is up. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you this week. So something here is not turning in your favor right now. It's not meant to. You may feel like a little bit stuck. Okay. Some of you may feel like you got bad luck. And it's like, do I got like cursed on me? Like, why do I feel like Aquarius here who may feel cursed, right? It's a 10. So this is the worst of the worst case scenario where I feel like there is no more worst case scenario. It's already happened in that level. Okay. But I feel like you just feel like you have a lot of bad luck But again, rejection is protection, because I feel like there is something here that you cannot see. All right. You cannot see. You may have some inklings here within dream form, or if you're really in tuned here. Okay. Some of you are tarot readers like myself, but I feel like somebody here is feeling some kind of channeled alignment or something here where they know that there's going to be effort that's needed this week. They're just not sure what they're planting their seeds on and how it's going to happen. But I do feel it's coming this week, because you have been hesitant to plant something to get started, and you have been waiting for some kind of sign. And it's like, I have such the worst luck in the world that I'm not sure if this sign is something that means I'm supposed to start, but I see you doing it anyway. You're going to feel guided to plant the seed this week, to invest in something this week. Put the work into it. 7 with this Queen of Pentacles is the 8 of Pentacles here. So this is somebody here who's going to be determined to put the work and effort into an endeavor or relationship or whatever it is. 8 of Wands, more 8 energy here. Light a fire underneath your cauldron to go, go, go. You are being encouraged here to take actions, okay? Swiftly. Follow your gut. I really feel for Aquarius this week, 5 of Wands. Follow your gut, especially the 5 of Wands is not all about fighting. It's a card of competition. So instead of losing your shot in this, it's getting back into the game. So this week, Aquarius is getting back into the game. And it's like, all right, this is worth fighting for. So I feel like there's something here that you're like, it's time. But you have been hesitant because you haven't been receiving signs or anything in that level. But this week, you are getting an intuitive nudge that it is time to take actions and to put yourself out there. Okay. Some of you, it's just to put yourself out there, maybe with work. Okay. Maybe, it's you got a lot of competitors and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, well, I need to show up in some way. All right. So you're showing up a different way, and you are really putting the efforts in here to play the game now. So this week, I do feel that you're being nudged to start or plant a seed here where you know that whatever efforts that you put in, you're going to give it your all. Now, what's interesting is that you have the challenge here of the knot of Isis, which is, like I said, the buckle of the beloved of the divine feminine energy. And the challenge here is not to burn yourself out. Okay. It's like, don't get in maximum overdrive, because I can see this happening really easily. Remember to ability to receive, ask for help, know your worth, and allow some time here for self-care and to be softer in your approach. There's something about softness that is needed, okay? Because I feel like there's going to be a fire that's lit under your ass this week, and you're like finally ready to do it, but you don't have to put so much effort into it that like you lose yourself. It's a balance. So there's balance that's needed this week for you. All right, that's what I have for Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. And then we have Aries and Taurus. And don't forget, we still have the bonus. So even though your sign may have been read, there's always a bonus at the end. All right, Pisces. We're not there yet, Sherry. I'll tell you though when it's there. She's like, I'm going to keep doing it now. We still got time. We got like 3 more readings to go. All right. Pisces. Page of Swords. That looks bad. You look shocked by that. You're just watching it though. This is very interesting. So you're being asked and called up. Your challenge here is that you can't save the day for everybody. Pisces. You're going to watch somebody that you warned. You warned this individual. Whatever they did was dangerous, okay? This is a person here you care about. This is a person here is like whatever hits them, it's going to hit you in some way, shape, or form anyway, okay? Could even be a family member. But you saw this coming. And this week, you're going to watch this happen. And it's usually something that's still shocking, but it's going to give you clarity of going, I knew that was going to happen. I know exactly why that happened. And there's going to have to be some discernment here. It's just the sword of truth and judgment. This isn't a direct hit to you, but you're going to have to place some judgment on who you help this week. Because there are some consequences of this that may affect you if you help or assist on this. And that happens sometimes. We can take on other people's karma if a lesson's not learned and we decide to help fix it, right? Then we're not really, and they were meant to go through something. There's something here where there is some judgment that is outside of you that is affecting this person too. And it could be the law for some of you because we have judgment here. What advice do we have for a Pisces? Oh, look at all of the swords. Knight of Swords. Be ambitious. Chase your dream. Okay. Two of Swords. This couldn't happen in the most worst timing ever. So you're going to be in your head about this because not only did you warn this individual, but you're in the middle of something. And just as you feel like you're unstoppable, I feel this phone call, this news is going to make you indecisive here. And you're like, well, I'm going to now have to break their heart because I can't bail them out. Some of you, this person's asking you to bail them out. And I feel this need here of a Pisces maybe having to break somebody's heart with that and saying, I can't do that. All right. There's something here about all of the facts or things that were given. It's like you're looking at all and you're going, dude, there's no way. I can't protect you on that. All right. And there may be this news here of like trying to fight this, but you have to communicate this. Okay. There may be some fears here of how this person will react, but the reaction is this person didn't take the advice. They couldn't stop this moment, and neither could you, because that's what they chose. So I do feel like there is something here that you're going to have to be pretty blunt with. You're going to evaluate some kind of downfall in the worst timing possible because you have a lot going on. Some of you are like, I'm trying to finish something with finals, or I'm trying to finish something finally. But like, there's no way you could even be at a different location than this person. It's like, if I put the time and effort into this, that means all my endeavors are going to be put to the side. And there's something here that you have a deadline and this person has a deadline, but you already tried to pre-warn this person about that deadline. You did diligently your work. You made the decision here to do the work. This person did not. So it's a challenge for you this week. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries. Then we have Taurus. Aries is up. Here we go, Aries. Man, these cards are wanting to fly out for Aries. What's going on here? Hermit mode. What you looking at? Well, I almost feel you are taking the time here. God, you're not being nice about it, are you? I mean, this is somebody here who's kind of pulling the air energy of being very direct. I almost feel like Office Space, not caring. If you ever seen that movie where the guy kind of like gives up and goes in late and gets their coffee and there's a disgruntled boss. And he's like, I don't care. I did it for me. Right. This week, there is this desire to not care other than what is in your world, what's lighting you up. And some of you don't want to be focused on anything but this. And there's an opportunity here of, if this is you, of you just being very direct, telling people no, not being really nice about it. Feel like I got things that I'd rather do than that. Like, I just feel like you're being very blunt this week, or someone here is being very blunt to you, and you're just kind of mirroring that person back because you feel very burnt out. I feel tired. I feel like some of you, the doctor's in that you've been to the doctor, and the doctor's like, you need to reduce your stress. I have an Aries here who knows that they need some alone time. And this person, and if it's not a person, it's kind of you pulling in, like, I don't know, I must feel like the old man vibe here of like all those kids ruckus in the yard, right? Like, get off my lawn. Like, I feel very annoyed. Like, you just want some alone time this week. Right. And there's somebody that makes me feel like you want to say, leave me alone. What advice does Spirit have for Aries here? Nine of Swords. We all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. So you're definitely losing sleep on a lot of stuff. And I think you're just tired of it. You're burnt out. Some of you, your wake up call is 3 a.m. That may be what time you get up, or that may be time when your anxiety pops in. Okay. But it takes great strength to be soft. So some of you are doing some deep thinking this week here of reevaluating your worth and doing less or offering less to individuals because you are burnt out or because it is not fair how you're being treated. So I do feel a more softer point, but I also feel sick. So I feel like, you may even call in the sick day here for an Aries, but I feel somebody here is sick with worry over another person here who may threaten them with leaving or firing or blaming. And you are slowly starting to get the courage here to not take this shit from this individual. That's what it feels like. I feel like it's like, I can't take this anymore. So I do see you pulling back for yourself and having the courage to do so. And you may be a little fighty with this person, okay? Blunt. That's what I got. All right, let's see what's going on for Taurus. Okay, we're at the final zodiac sign. So at the final zodiac sign, for those of you who are still on, this would be the time to comment bonus if you would like me to do the collective reading. As I always state, when we get to the last of the zodiac, I ask people as appreciation to comment bonus because the algorithm goes lower. People think the readings are over, and so it's just to boost it back up on YouTube and on Facebook, and I appreciate it. Just go ahead and comment bonus, and we're going to get to Taurus next. And for those of you who missed your sign, because I see some of you on here that I've already read for, the timestamps will be in as soon as the live is over. So you can do that, or you can go over to YouTube, Facebook, and you can actually rewind during the live and just look for the banners. Look for these banners right here, right here, right here. Look for those banners. All right, here we go. Bonus comes after Taurus. Taurus. There are definitely some things being weeded out this week, and you are just minding your own business. And I feel like you are very aligned right now. You have Sagittarius energy, but there is some confusion here of either being made an option, or about what options here, what are going to be solutions here so that you have better options, because there have been some rejections here that I feel that my bulls are looking upon as going, okay, well, I guess it just wasn't the right timing. Okay. Now, with this wheel reversed, you've been very patient and taking this realignment here of saying, well, it doesn't mean that's necessarily not going to happen. It's just that I need to focus on what I can put my cup of emotional support into and make sure it's being returned to me in an equal give and take. So a lot of you were just doing this internal alignment. But others of you, you may have been putting more into a cup of another relationship and just seeing where this goes, feeling into it. Okay. But it feels very aligned. It feels nice. But this week, you have clarity over your alignment, because this is about to change. There's going to be new opportunities here that, because you've been patient this week, that you're going to have you're going to just know the direction of what you're going to want to do. Okay. Now, some of you, this option is, you know what? I've been putting a lot of time and efforts in a relationship with this, and this is actually better than what I imagined or fathomed. And now I have clarity as to why it had to happen this way. Others of you, if it's just you who's realigning, it's kind of clearing now, going, you know what? I really enjoy being on my own. I'm really realizing now that all of those options I had before are not as good as the options I have here, which feels good and aligned because I'm not worried about other people. So there's something here that you have a clear understanding that this is the better option for you this week. It's a blessing in disguise, but it is a reward because it's you are receiving clarity. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you when you receive this clarity. Some of this clarity is about this opportunity that you've been pouring into. Some of you, this clarity, it's on an idea or a creation. Look at this, the High Priestess. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Spirit is reminding you as these new opportunities come, or if you feel doubt in there, then to listen to your gut. Where is it coming? Is it out of fear, or is it a surprise? Or is it a not enough wound? Like, pay attention to how you feel. It's all about your feelings, not externally what is outside of you, okay? I love how we have the Hermit energy, because these are decisions that you need to decide on your own and with the universe and how you feel into this. But with the pendulum, again, it's about how you feel. Your body is a pendulum. Your body will tell you or lean into a yes or no if it is meant for you. Okay. So this intention here of looking at it externally, Spirit is saying, no, that's not necessarily what we mean. This isolation is not really an isolation. It's so that you sit down, close your eyes, and go within. All right. Just feel into it. Is it a yes or a no for you? How does it make you feel? Ego aside. And this is always going to be the right answer for you. So you are receiving something here in a big way that you may be a little nervous about, but you're going to know which is the right direction for you. Okay. That's what I got. All right. That was our last zodiac. We're going to do the bonus. The collective bonus is going to start. And then we have our Harmonia giveaway. I have not forgotten about that. I almost did. But let's see what the collective bonus is. Bonus read. Bonus for this week. It's just as you lose something, I almost kind of, they're showing me a vision here of Alice going down the rabbit hole. And the falling effect here is that she's not really falling. So there's something here that you feel that you're losing your footing on or grounding this week, right? But I do feel like something here is being realigned. It's funny because I feel the realignment here has to do with help and assistance, and you have judgment twice. So I feel like this is not only universal judgment, but somebody here is coming to make something fair or to recognize your efforts. We have the star here. So again, this need to be grounded with that star energy, but the worst is already over, collective. This is about having hope and faith. And it may make you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall and like smash to smithereens, or oh my gosh, I don't know how to accept this gift or receive this offer or receive this kind of recognition. But this recognition here is something that is safe, is something here because you have surrendered. You have surrendered. This is something here where you may be for loss of words. This is a person here who may have felt they've lost everything, right? But they're getting some kind of assistance here. This could even be an earth angel coming into your life. Someone here who's giving you, some of you, a donation, a gift of money. Others of you, it's because of being vulnerable, of showcasing your status or state here. It's giving you some assistance here. And it's not because you can't take care of yourself. It's because you've been through worse. And again, the knot of ice is about divine feminine energy of being open to assistance or help, or being open to receiving this recognition. And some of you are not used to this. I feel like a loss at words. The Queen of Swords, who uses their words. Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. There's something here about receiving this reward, but being open. We're allowed to receive rewards. We're allowed to be appreciative. We're allowed to say thank you. We're allowed to speak up about scenarios that we've been in. It's not egotistical to do that as long as you're being authentic and honest. And there's something about your honesty, about speaking up, will only make things better for you. The Queen of Swords kind of detaches from their emotions too, because they've been through a lot. And there's something here where you may feel very highly favored, and it may detach you. You may be shocked out of words. I'm telling you, I got some signs here. We got heavily air. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, but they're not the only one. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Patient Witch. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. This is something here you're going to have to learn to get comfortable with. All right. It's to perceive this away. I feel for some of you, you're very humble, but you are about to receive an award here. And there's something here about recognizing some of you. It's a speech coming up, but there's a gratitude thing of showcasing how appreciative you are of whatever this is. All right. It's not something, it's fairness, but it's also fairness coming back. So whatever you're getting, you're being fair and giving it back. I almost kind of see this as you're getting a This is how crazy it is. It feels like you're getting a donation and then you're donating part of it back. You're helping, you're doing something here to be equal, fair. It's the right thing to do. And you're voicing up about this fairness or this equality. So there is an amazing gift coming your way, but it's also a gift of sharing, which can happen in so many different times. Maybe it's quality time. Maybe it's sharing here. This is a relationship here that fell out, and there is something here where it is something that's more aligned to you. This is showing appreciation to the alignment of a relationship, whatever that may be. All right. That's what we have for the readings. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Like I said, there's more all sign readings over at Harmonia, friends. Would love for you guys to join. You most certainly can stick around for the Harmonia giveaway because I'm going to be announcing the winner here live. For the individuals who, let me just clear the decks here, who took part in playing the monthly tarot giveaway, because we're giving away the new Mythic Tarot deck. This is one of my favorite decks. It's not the exact reprint, but this is an old late 80s, 90s deck that they decided to re-bring it back. And some of the art is different, but it's kind of a nice collector piece if you've had the original Mythic deck. And I have both. It's one of my first decks that I have, but if you love mythology, it's such a great deck. All right, let's see who the winner is. Here we go. Let me get the list out. Get the list here. Okay. This is a contest that if you are tier 1 or tier 2 in, it's not something you automatically join. You actually have to put your name slot in based upon a major arcana card. So it is a top 21, and my top 20 also get 2 entries. So once the list is closed, it's closed. So people snag it when they can, if they like it, and they know that they have the chance of winning this awesome deck. Winner is the star, Tammy Amit. Somebody tag Tammy Amit, whether it's on Facebook or not. Tammy Amit, congratulations. You won the new Mythic Tarot. She's won another Tarot deck with me. I think she won it like 2 months ago. So I will be sending this out to Tammy. All right, guys. You have an amazing rest of the week. Like I said, make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.